David was a quiet, well-behaved second grader, the kind of kid who rarely caused trouble. But lately, his mum, Lisa, noticed something was off. He seemed nervous and distracted, especially after school. One evening, while they were having dinner, David finally spoke up. "Mom, the teacher did it again." Lisa froze. This wasn't the first time David had said something like this, but now she knew she couldn't ignore it anymore. Lisa tried to remain calm and asked gently, "What do you mean, sweetie? What did the teacher do?" David hesitated, but finally whispered, "She locked me in the closet again because I didn't finish my math sheet." Lisa felt her heart drop. This wasn't just discipline, it was cruel and unacceptable. She immediately felt a wave of guilt for not digging deeper the first time David mentioned the teacher's strange behavior. Lisa hugged her son tightly and assured him, "Don't worry, baby. Mummy's going to take care of this." But inside, her emotions were boiling over, fear, anger, and determination to protect her child. The next day, Lisa decided to speak with the school principal. She explained what David had told her, hoping to resolve the issue quickly. But to her surprise, the principal seemed dismissive. "Mrs. Carter is a veteran teacher. I'm sure there's been a misunderstanding," he said, brushing off her concerns. Frustrated but undeterred, Lisa decided to dig deeper on her own. She started by talking to other parents, and what she learned shocked her. Several other children had told their parents about being punished in bizarre and humiliating ways, but no one had spoken up until now. It seemed Mrs. Carter had been getting away with this behavior for years. That evening, Lisa decided to take things a step further. She placed a recording device in David's backpack to gather evidence. The next day, David returned home looking relieved, saying, "She didn't do it today." But when Lisa listened to the recording, her blood ran cold. The audio revealed Mrs. Carter yelling at students, calling them names, and threatening punishments that were deeply inappropriate. Lisa knew she had enough evidence to take action. She called a lawyer who advised her to report the incident to both the school board and Child Protective Services. With their support, she also contacted the local news, determined to expose the truth. The story quickly gained traction. Other parents began coming forward with their own recordings and testimonies. The school board launched an investigation, and Mrs. Carter was placed on administrative leave. But Lisa didn't stop there. She worked with local activists to push for stricter oversight in schools, ensuring that no teacher could abuse their power like this again. David, meanwhile, started to regain his confidence. His new teacher created a nurturing environment, and for the first time in months, he came home smiling. Lisa knew the battle wasn't over, but she felt a deep sense of pride for standing up for her son, and for other children who couldn't speak for themselves. This story is a reminder of the power of listening to our children. When they tell us something feels wrong, it's our duty to take them seriously. Lisa's determination to protect David didn't just change his life. It sparked a movement to ensure safer, more compassionate schools for everyone. Sometimes a quiet voice can ignite the loudest change. Related with you the most. Share your thought in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I pour my heart into crafting stories like this for you, and your support is the one helps me keep going.